Good day everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. So in today's tutorial I'll be showing you on how to design the flyer, and it's super simple. I will hold your hands and walk you through to the end of the tutorial. Just pay attention to details. So it's super simple. So I've imported every materials I'll be using. I've imported it, and the size of the flyer I'm working on is 1080 by 1350. That's for a social media post. So that's it. And the first thing, this is my size, but I haven't given it a background. So I'll double click on this rectangle here. So I already have a background here. So then I can give it a color. Let me just give it a color so that we know I'm working on a background. So now we also remove the border, that's the outline, because it's already having an outline. If I bring it out, you can see. So for instance, okay, let me okay, I've removed you can see that it has a border. You can see that it has an outline. So I must make sure that the outline is no more there. So let me remove the outline. Let me give it a color first. I'll remove the outline by right clicking on this. So the outline has been removed. So the first thing I will need to do is just to work on the background first. So from the background, so this I will use right click. I'll right click to pick it so that I can power clip it inside this this background. So let me do that. Power clip. So from this power clip now, I can work the power clip from outside. Yes, I can start working from outside instead of me going to the power clip, exceptional. Maybe I would just want to do some other things. So what I can do now is I'll just hold my Alt and click on that image. Then I can resize it from outside here. You can see. So as you can see, so now that's that for that. So what next? What I'm going to do is I want to give it a transparent. I want to make sure that it's transparent. That's the down. Okay, excuse me, I will have to go into the power clip. Yes, power clip. So yeah, click on the image, transparent. So let's work on transparent like this so that I can have a transparent background from there. So then what I will also do is just to pick a shape here, then draw a shape here, then remove the outline by right clicking, then give it a background. So now also I will transparent this. I will also work on the transparent. So go to my transparent tools, then so that I can blend the two images together, because I want to blend them together. Then what next? I just shift this, adjust it up a little, then you click on finish. You can see what it looks like from outside here. You can see. So the next thing is, let me bring this this also. Let me power clip it inside power clip. Then I can also resize it from outside here, Alt, holding on your Alt. Then hold my shift so that I can also, let me go inside the power clip to really work on it. Then I can also blend this. Instead of me blending it, I can do something. You can always come down here. You can see this, make it soft light. You can see. So instead of that, let me do it this way. Undo that. I can just bring the opacity down so that I don't want okay, this is what I want. All right, bring the opacity down. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so then finish. Then what I will do now is that let me bring this. I'm bringing this in, power clip inside, then hold down your Alt, then I can turn it around. All right, so then I can resize it, holding down my shift, key, resize it. All right, so now that is done. So now let me bring in my my image. That's my image here. This one I'll not be power clipping it, so I'll just put it here, then resize it, under my shift, so that it will look as if it's resting on here. It's resting here, as if it's resting, and take it up a little. Yeah. So what I will do now is that I'm going to blend it with the background. So okay. So just to blend that area. Okay, let me see. Now let's go. Let me go back to the background, edits, and push this up. Push it up a little bit so that I can have a dark background there. I can still push it up. Yeah, okay. And let me still work on this. How to bitmap. Do you know where I'm converting it to bitmap? That's this background, because I've already worked on it, done transparent tool. I've worked on it with a transparent tool. So I have to work on it again with transparent tool. I have to bitmap it so that it can start afresh as a new image. So that's the reason why I'm doing that. So I think I want to transparent it a little bit, not too much. I think. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Edit again, and this bring back. And this also I can still work on it for the transparent. It's too bright. Okay. All right. So as you can see, it's already blending. You can see. So now what I will do now is I still make this a little bit big. Undo that. Excuse me. All right. So let's move up. So now I can bring this, but before I bring that, there's something I want to do. Is this is what I did on the other one. I pen to just like from here, 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 and here back. So then I now did what? I now power clip this inside it. Power clip inside. Now what I will do again is that let me remove the outline of this. So now, so then both of them, what I will do is undo that. So now right click, then go to power clip and power clip inside. Excuse me. Power clip inside here. So you can see, then edit. So what I will do now is I want to adjust the power clip inside here. Just going in. Edit power clip. So then I'm going to resize it. So the next thing is that, okay, finish the power clip. Then you can see, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fade in that power clip there. This, edit, then I'm going to reduce the opacity a little. Think let me use 62. Okay, finish. I think it's too much. Let me still bring it up a little. I hope you are following me. Edit. So I think I use, let me see 51. Okay, let me leave it that way. Then bring this, and I'm going to rotate it. All right, so resize it. Then you can see, so then bring the opacity a little bit down. All right, so then what I will do is Control C and Control V, then bring it to the other side here, then rotate. And move it up. All right, so I can resize it here again. Then okay. All right, I can still resize it. So that is that. and I still want to work on the background. This can still be more transparent. Okay, let's see. It's too much. Edit. Transparent. All right, so now that's that for that. So far, that's how we have worked with the background. Then let me work with this. I want to give it a shadow, just a little shadow, so that it will look as if it's resting on. Don't make the shadow too much. All right. So now let me start working with the. So this. So before I leave, I need to put this here back. Sorry, I wanted to power clip inside. Then I can just edit it and hit down my shift. It's too much. So I can rotate it so that it will be okay. So I can what I will do now is okay. So let me use soft light. Okay. It's too dark, yeah. So edit again. Then after using soft light, I need to reduce the opacity. It is too much. Let me see. Okay. I think I'm good. So now bring this, resize it, bring it down here. Then alright, that's fine. Fine here. Reciter. So then use impact. I'd use impact for it. Then I centralize it. So then I use this shape tool to move it up a little bit. So that the spacing between in between them will not be too much. Then I use I'd use this transfer fill. Then I give it a color. That's where the color code comes in. So this is what you're going to do. So come down here, then go here. So make sure that it is set in RGB. If it is not set, if it is in CMYK, you will not be able to use the color code. So just make sure that it is in RGB. So then I can, from here, Ctrl C and come down here, and I can always paste it. Ctrl V. So here now, let me now use the right color here. I think I use this F2DA50. Let me see if that is correct. All right, let me see. Let's view. Okay, so I place it here, then excuse me, undo that. This I want to adjust the stool and adjust it down here. Okay, so here. Okay, then what else? Oh, there's something I forgot to import. Let me quickly do that. Control I. Yeah, Control I. I think it's here. Let me go scroll down. Scroll down. Going down. Okay, is this import? Yeah, I really need the top part. Was it the top part I use? Yes. So I can give it more black color or change the color. Yes, I want to change the color. Let me just first thing first, let me go to my effect, then replace color. Okay, adjust, replace color. So now this is the original color, so this is the new color I'm giving it. So okay, let me bring it down here so that I can give it a color like this. Alright, I'll give it a little bit deep color like this. Alright, so if I'm good, just hit my OK button, then that's that for that. So let me rotate. Alright, so just place it here, then resize it. So much. Alright. Okay. So then I'm going to write in a partial fulfillment. Okay, so I'm typing. So I'm writing in a. Let me use my finger. Excuse me, there's no in then centralize as Control E. I'll use press Control E. Then go to my tools. Then I think I'd use impact. Just I'd use what do you call it? What do you call this name? This, yep. Then adjust too much. Okay, then give it a color, giving it a white color, then adjust it. Make it smaller. So I think this can still move like this. So the next thing to do is performing works by performing. I'll make this text. Come here, text. So change the uppercase, then title case. Okay, all right. It's going to be dark, so we use this color. Here's my eyedropper tool, and use this dark color for it, and pick it for it. So the King's Guard can just type King's Guard. I think I'd use this. Yeah. Excuse me. I need to put it by. It's not even title case works. So then I'll quickly type all the I'll quickly type every of the text, so to save time. So I'll see you at the other end. Okay, I've only typed just these two things here, so the rest I'll be typing it by myself. I felt doing it manually so that you can already see the way it is being done. So this I'm going to resize and stretch it a little bit, size it. Alright, MTN, everywhere you go, so you can come here. So it's going to be probably sponsored by, and just okay, and copy this. What I did to copy, I just drag it with my left click and I right click on this place so that then it duplicates it for me. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm using the same font, proudly okay. So then I need the date. So what I will do here is that I'm going to like do this. But before then, let me copy it, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Okay, so here I can just this and adjust this and adjust this. So here we have this. I'm going to use this. So smooth. Oh, it's behind. No wonder. Control page up. No wonder it's behind. All right. Okay. Then copy. I'm bringing it downward here. This P. Then I need to write name. And this control page down. Okay, very good. So we are done with our flyer, with the design, with the poster design. Let's come to the end of the tutorial. Please, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell so that anytime I'm dropping a content like this, you might be the first person to be notified. And also, I want you to also follow me on my Facebook. Thank you. See you in the next class.